That's Nicole Malliotakis' office on the second floor. That's her office. We are here protesting Nicole Malliotakis because she's trying to cut Medicaid. So, Nicole Malliotakis, low-income people voted for Trump, and they need Medicaid. So, a lot of Republicans are low-income people too. So don't think that all Republicans are rich, because they're not. That's not true. So you're gonna lose votes if you cut Medicaid. Don't play with the people's health. That's my advice to you, Nicole. Nicole Malliotakis, don't play with people's health. Your Republican constituents are low-income people. Hi, and we got Housing Works, and we have Housing Works in McDonough, New York. And that's the bus to Staten Island. We're in Staten Island, aka the Richmond County. Hello, Richmond County. It's that we have a champion here. She's a history walking.
You're gonna make history. Historia juntos.
Take back! Fight back!
When they say cut back,
We say take back! Fight back!
when they say cut back,
We say take back! Fight back!
I'm going to change it up a little bit. When I say hands off, you're going to say our Medicaid. Okay? Hands off!
Our Medicaid!
Hands off!
Our Medicaid!
Hands off!
Our Medicaid!
Hands off!
Our Medicaid!
Show them what democracy is like.
HIV cut!
Kills!
HIV cut!
Kills!
HIV cut!
Kills!
Now wait. Stay certain because we got
Welcome here!
all immigrants!
Are 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 welcome here!
Trying to keep you warm until we get more people. Yeah.
This is Staten Island. He's running for city council.
Yes, I'm running for city council.
He's running for city council.
Yes, sir. You're in my backyard right now.
I told them the secret.
Okay.
I knew.
Save Medicaid! For Nicole!
How can I see her?
Medicaid.
Why are you saying? Why are you saying 34%?
34% of Medicare.
That's what the numbers are. It was
Huh?
reported this morning on New York One. 34% of Staten Islanders are on Medicaid. That
Oh,
includes-
34%. She knows. She needs to know that.
She should know it. She maybe likes to ignore
But
it.
this
She
guy,
should know
what
it.
kind of? My question is, what kind of cuts? She's gonna cut for a specific group or for across the board?
Well, we don't know yet, but it's probably going to be across the board. Where do you get $880 billion? It's either Social Security, Medicaid, and Medicare. And Trump has signaled that he's going after Medicaid. That's our poor, that's our elderly, that's our disabled. The people who
So-
need it most in the richest country in the world.
Okay, like-
Shame on them. Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
So, out of those 34%, how many people are elderly?
I don't know that.
But where do you get that number from?
I told you, it's published on New York One from the New York Times newspaper.
Also, it's facts then. It's facts.
Yeah,
it's
this,
not. It's
I
not
did
amazing.
myself out of the current population. That might be a few thousand different. But basically, that is 1/3 of Staten Island. 167,000 people.
Oh, give me a minute.
My daughter gets it. She's disabled. Yeah, I offered. I said, my daughter would love to work. Will you hire her? You want to hire her, Nicole? My daughter would love a job.
Do you live here in this in here?
Well, yeah.
I mean, in Staten Island.
Yeah.
So you are our constituent.
Yeah.
So did you contact her office?
Yeah. I've already called. I've already written twice. But there's no response.
No, she's gonna think about it. Se me dio otro, no le importa.
Can you tell me what housing works is?
No cuts to Medicaid! No cuts to Medicaid!
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on
Medicaid! No cuts to 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 Medicaid! To Medicaid! To Medicaid! Medicaid! To Medicaid! No cuts to Medicaid! No cuts to Medicaid! No cuts to Medicaid! No cuts to Medicaid!
Can everyone hear me?
Yes!
34%!
Start. It's already we have plenty here. More gonna probably be coming. But I want to make sure we have time for all our speakers. Time's gonna go. We're gonna have a few speakers. We can allow also impromptu if someone wants to come up. Okay? So this first. Introduce myself.
Maybe if I'm still here.
Okay,
I'm
because
Vice President.
it would be nice if you speak because you are affected by it.
Oh yeah, my daughter is very different.
So I just he's the boss. I thought him
Give me a moment here so I pull out because I want to first acknowledge.
Then por eso you pull up barriers in here. Because have
I
more
want
space.
to acknowledge a bunch of groups that are here who kind of helped us in less than a week to try to be here. We know that this is going to be not only a one-time deal. We got to be here constantly. So I want to thank New York 11 for Healthcare, Metro New York Healthcare for All, physicians for national health insurance. Make the road, New York. Medicaid matters. Your economy for all. And local. If I'm missing anyone, let me know.
Housing works.
Housing works.
Housing works.
So let me start. I apologize, I'm wearing sunglasses only because I have a bad allergy. Not to look cool or anything like that. But we know it's not cool to be here right now. It's not cool what's going on. No, it is not cool that our trans
I come with a rain jacket.
our poor workers under attack.
One of us who should
Our people with low income, also middle income families, people who have children with disabilities. This is a constant attack on all of us.
Yes.
We have to stick together. We need to become just, everything else.
Yes.
Just because it's under attack, that others, great, it's not fair for us. It's not fair for a bunch of customers, services, and all public services. That's all we need.
Right.
This is about the rest of the billionaires.
Right.
Custom for them. It's not about us.
Anyway,
It's never been
never
about us.
been about right. Right.
What we're gonna do is fight back.
Right. When our people are under attack, what do? We stand up, fight back, right?
Stand up, fight back. We have fun.
That's Nicole Malliotakis' office.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Co-president, cut. Federal workers, everything we have.
That's right.
Only so you can make more money. I say that because we have people in Staten Island. Don't be, let me clear. We have no income
Right.
We have people here that are on our side. They seem to be this excessive and Staten Island. It's all about the way it is not. It's about the food price. We're going to have a bunch of secrets that I want to bring up. Let me start with, I want to bring actually Asia Bentoncourt. Yeah. Asia represents Housing Works and Vocal.
Malliotakis, where are you? Traitor! My name is Asia Betancourt and I am a Staten Islander. And I have been privy, I have seen how Staten Island treats the most marginalized people, which is us. They don't care about us. There ain't nothing about us that they care about. And Malliotakis went on the news and promised, she promised that she was not gonna make Medicaid cuts. The next morning, she put that signature and sealed that deal. Sealed the deal.
You should be here.
Malliotakis cares not about people.
There's no space in here. What are you talking about?
Cares not about people. There can't be nothing
space. You should
about
put it-
us without us. You understand me? Nothing about us without us. Malliotakis, you're a traitor and you're ashamed. And I'm ashamed that you represent Staten Island. I'm ashamed you represent Staten Island. You suck.
Oh, can I actually do one step back?
Anthony, right?
There's nothing had to do, we still fight back, right?
Ella.
I want to first also say to you, it's over $850 billion cut. This is across every kind of safety net you can think of. Are we gonna let that happen?
No! Not quietly, damn it.
I say that because our brothers and sisters, immigrant communities, rely on these kind of services. So I'm gonna ask for Make the Road, Eileen Marin, to come up. She's gonna say something in Spanish, but we're gonna have it also in English.
Yes.
Marin, make the road!
You live in Sun?
Buenos días.
Okay.
Mi nombre es Arlene. Mi nombre es Arlene. Soy miembro de Make the Road, New York. Estoy aquí hoy para exigir que luchemos juntos para proteger Medicaid de los recortes presupuestarios. Como una persona mayor que vive con un ingreso fijo y depende de Medicaid y Medicare. Perder Medicaid sería
She said her daughter is on Medicaid.
Soy viuda.
She already talked to her, sent a message, she didn't respond.
Dependo únicamente de mis pagos mensuales de seguro social. No puedo acceder a la atención primaria y preventiva que me mantiene saludable.
Good morning. My name is Arlene. I'm a member of Make the Road New York. I stand before you today to demand that we fight together to protect Medicaid from budget cuts. As a senior living on a fixed income with Medicaid and Medicare, losing Medicaid would be disastrous. I am a widow with no one else to depend on. I solely rely on my monthly Social Security payment. Without Medicaid, I can't afford access primary and preventative care, which keeps me healthy.
Como persona mayor, recibir atención médica de rutina es esencial, porque en esta etapa de la vida nuestra salud puede cambiar drásticamente. Nuestros cuerpos ya no son los mismos. Debo visitar a mi médico cada 3 meses para controlar problemas de tiroides y otros problemas de salud. Sin Medicaid no podría cumplir con estas visitas con la frecuencia necesaria o cuando me enfermo.
As a senior, receiving routine care is essential because at this stage in life, our health can change drastically. Our bodies are no longer the same. I have to visit my doctor every 3 months to manage my vital problems and other health issues. Without Medicaid, I wouldn't be able to afford the doctor's visits as frequently or when I'm sick.
No debería estar aquí afuera, frente a la oficina del congresista Malliotakis, exigiendo que proteja Medicaid. Debería estar en casa descansando, pero es mi deber luchar porque millones de personas dependen de Medicaid.
I shouldn't be here in front of Congresswoman Malliotakis' office demanding that we protect Medicaid. I should be home resting, but it is my duty to fight because, like me, millions of people depend on Medicaid to survive.
Sobrevivir tan solo en el distrito del congresista hay más de 160,000 residentes a Staten Island, de todas las edades inscritos en programas de salud pública, incluido Medicaid, a Children's Health Plus, y en el estado de Nueva York hay más de 7 millones de personas inscritas en Medicaid. Estas personas incluyen en bebés, recién nacidos, padres, trabajadores, vecinos que viven con HIV, abuelos en hogares de ancianos o lo mejor amigo de alguien que actualmente está luchando contra el cáncer.
In the Congresswoman's district alone, there is 160,000 Staten Islanders of all ages enrolled in public health programs, including Medicaid and Child Health Plus. And in New York State, there are over 7 million people enrolled in Medicaid. These people are newborn babies, hardworking parents, neighbors navigating life with HIV, grandparents in nursing homes, and someone's best friend who is currently fighting with cancer.
Recortar los servicios de Medicaid es cruel y no solo afecta a quienes dependen de Medicaid, sino a todos los que utilizan los servicios de salud aquí en la isla. La operación personal para hacer frente a los recortes federales. Por esto estoy aquí, para decir a la salud es un derecho humano y exigimos que no haya recortes a Medicaid.
Cutting Medicaid services is cruel and impacts not just those on Medicaid, but everyone who uses health services on the island. As hospitals and clinics may need to scale back services, hours of operations, and staff to combat the federal cuts, this is why I'm here, to say healthcare is a human right. And we demand no cuts to Medicaid.
Thank you, Make the Road. Thank you, Ali. Gracias. I want to shout out that we have LifeSpire here too. Why is that important? Because we care about people with disabilities also. So I want to bring Regina here, who can talk from a Staten Islander's perspective why it's so important.
That's right.
Why is this happening to us? To give billionaires what? Another few 100,000
Yes.
or a million?
Yes.
They won't even notice.
Fact.
But it will decimate our community.
Yes.
Our clinics will close. Our hospitals may close.
Yes.
And you know they're in there talking to her too, because I remember the same exact fucking thing with Dan Donovan. And the hospitals told him,
Yep.
we will go out of business.
Yep.
My daughter has had Medicaid since she was born as a premature baby. Did you know most babies in the NICU max out on their private health insurance before they leave the hospital? That's how high the bills are. Medicaid is for our ill, our elderly, and the poorest among us. And if we can't lift those people up, then we are nothing as a country.
That's right, girl.
Yeah, the richest country in the world wants to hurt 167,000
Look
Staten
at that number,
Islanders.
how high it is, and that's fact.
What?
And this is our community.
That's facts.
One
That was in the
in
news.
three of our neighbors rely on it.
That's right.
Nursing homes will close.
That's right.
Assisted living will close.
Yep. That's right. Go, girl.
So, I want every one of you to do what I've been doing. Write her every day.
I do,
Yes.
and I do every damn day. Every day. I told you that.
Send a link to your friends. Everybody in Brooklyn and Staten Island.
That's right.
She lied to me a month ago. I called and they said, oh no, we'll never cut that.
She always lied the next morning.
She lies.
Morning.
Lies.
Shame.
While she kisses Trump's big fat ass.
That's right.
So, keep fighting the good fight, everybody.
That's right.
Before I bring our next speaker, there needs to be some context here, some understanding here about Staten Island. Staten Island has no public hospital.
right.
What?
That's right.
No?
Long Island has the most, probably 2 or 3 hospitals. Of those 3 hospitals, they've lost 3 others in the past 15 years.
That's right.
They lost Bailey Seated.
That's right.
They had shrinkage of their own services.
Yup.
What do you think a Medicaid cut is going to do to that system?
It's gonna kill it. It's
What
already
is it going to do to
marked.
the clinics that serve this community? That is one of the reasons we're here.
That's
But I
right.
also want to say that when I bring the next speaker, we have a Supreme Court that, of the highest court of the land that's supposed to protect us. That's supposed to stand for us. But many of them are going past their own legal jurisdiction, allowing Trump to illegally harm all of us.
That's right. That's
I
right.
say that because I want to bring James Martin from Dreams.org because he understands issues around justice.
That's right. Come on. Come on,
All right, good morning, buenos dias.
brother. Yes.
My name is Janos Martin. I'm from Dream.org, where we're committed closing prison doors and opening doors of opportunity.
Right.
I'm also a proud resident of St. George, Staten Island. Now, people always talk about Staten Island as the forgotten borough, but guess what? We were here Saturday. You guys are here today. We're here next week. We're not going to let Nicole Malliotakis forget that she voted to slash Medicaid.
Yes, she did. After saying she wouldn't.
Now, a lot of politicians like to talk about how they're for public safety, right? That's always the popular thing to say. Well, guess what? Medicaid is what keeps us safe. Medicaid is what makes us strong as a community. What funds our mental health programs?
Medicaid.
What funds our substance use programs when people are trying to turn their lives around?
Medicaid.
What funds our crisis intervention teams when people are experiencing homelessness and trying to survive the winter?
Medicaid.
What helps fund our harm reduction programs?
Medicaid.
What helps fund our re-entry programs when people come home from prison?
Medicaid.
So how are you going to talk about keeping us safe if you're going to talk about slashing Medicaid? Medicaid helps the backbone of our communities thrive. It helps programs work that help the most vulnerable people in our community. And like Eugenia said, 34% of Staten Islanders, one of the highest concentrations in the entire country of Medicaid recipients, right here in Staten Island, and Nicole Malliotakis is voting to gut that.
That's right.
But that's why we're going to be here week after week. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming out here. For those people who are from here, it feels good to have friends.
Yes, it does.
And so for those of us who've had to deal with Nicole Malliotakis, not just on this issue, but a bunch of issues over the last number of years, now sitting next to Trump and Musk, we're saying enough is enough. 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 And lastly, thank you to this man for putting everything together today. And thank you for coming out. Let's keep fighting.
I'm going to bring someone up. I want to do some chants. Right?
Chance.
When they say cut back,
Fight back.
just say fight back now. When they say cut back,
Fight back.
When they say cut back,
Fight back.
When they say cut back,
Fight back. Fight back. Fight back. Fight back. Fight back. Fight back. All right.
when I say hands off, you say Medicaid. Hands off!
Medicaid.
Hands off!
Medicaid.
Hands off!
Medicaid.
Hands off!
Medicaid.
One more. For our immigrant brothers and sisters. All immigrants are welcome here.
All immigrants are welcome here.
All immigrants
Are welcome here.
All immigrants
Are welcome here.
All immigrants
Are welcome here. Bienvenidos.
I'm going to bring someone that's been with us in a lot of healthcare fights, a lot of issues around not relying just on one source, not having our insurance companies controlling everything. Because I don't know, I'm a believer in single payer. I'm a believer in Medicaid for all.
Yes.
I want to bring Dr. Oliver Fine from Physicians for National Health Insurance.
It's so great
Tiene que
to
darle ahí un
see you
sub.
all here this morning. Now, as you all have a sense, I think, the U.S. healthcare system really has some major problems. Right? We have over 5 million people who lack any kind of health insurance. We have, you know, a problem, really kind of an epidemic of underinsurance, high copays, high deductibles, you know, requirements to do prior approvals and denials of care. We really have the system that has major problems. And when you look at the outcomes of our system, we have the lowest life expectancy of any of the industrialized countries in the world. The lowest life expectancy. And finally, we've got the highest cost of all those systems. So when Malliotakis talks about cutting back Medicaid, there is the risk that really the 90 million people who are on Medicaid are in fact going to lose something in their insurance. And
That ain't right.
2/3, absolutely, and 2/3 of nursing homes may be forced to downsize or close without Medicaid funding. And then, of course, there's 32 million people that go to community health centers and may lose their health care. So, as we have said earlier, healthcare, Medicare, should be a human right.
Yes.
There should be no financial barriers to access to health care. But Trump is proposing these huge budget cuts so that his billionaire buddies can have tax cuts. We need improved Medicare and Medicaid for all.
Yes.
For rich and poor, for children and elderly, for workers and disabled. If we can't get that on a national level, then we should fight to get it on the state level. And we have such a bill in our legislature here in the state of New York. It's called the New York Health Act. Hopefully you'll be hearing more about that over the next few years. So universal coverage and single payer financing. My chant is everybody in, nobody out.
Nobody out! Everybody in!
Nobody out!
Everybody in!
Nobody out! Everybody in! Nobody out!
And that's for our Medicaid as well.
Very clear! Dr. Fine talked about single payer. But if you don't have Medicaid, it won't work. They're cutting everything they can, so we cannot get the structures of the things that we need. We don't know how many lives have been lost. We can hear a few, right? In the news. But what about those lives that we don't know about? We're here because of those lives as well. To protect the lives now, protect the lives in the future. I want to bring Neil Berry from Vocal, who's also from Staten Island.
All right.
We gotta get that energy up. We gotta get that energy up. Gotta get energy up. So I say when we fight, we win. 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 We win. We win. Fight, we win. We fight, we win.
No, but they
We win. We fight, we win. on. Woo! My name is Neil Berry. I'm running for the 49th District And the reason why I'm running is because of this. Because this affects everybody. Not just low income and working class people, but the people who sit up high. That's why these signs say make the billionaires pay their taxes. Because the only reason why they're cutting Medicare is because the billionaires are getting a tax cut.
Yes.
So you got to realize I was in Washington, D.C., when Malliotakis promised not to cut Medicare. I was sitting in our office with our chief of staff when he said it the day of the vote for the resolution on the budget cuts in her office when she said, I will not let them mess with Medicaid. Now you got to be careful about this. This resolution is not the cut. So we got to keep coming back out of here because they're talking about cutting certain programs. But because if we keep coming back out of here, we can stop them from making cuts like Medicare and Medicaid. But we got to organize.
That's right.
Need some love. Organize. And we got to bring everybody to the table. Everybody's important.
That's right.
Let's not, if the billionaires are break, let's step up our conversation. Let's get involved. Let's make this not a moment, but a movement.
I'm going to transition, so make the road into some chants with us, and then we'll have at least two more speakers.
¿Qué queremos? Medicaid. ¿Qué queremos? Medicaid. ¿Qué queremos? Medicaid. ¿Qué queremos? Medicaid. Aquí estamos. Aquí estamos. Aquí estamos. ¿Por qué? ¿Qué queremos? Medicaid. ¿Qué queremos? Medicaid. ¿Qué queremos? Medicaid. And if they don't, oh sorry. And if we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. ¿Qué queremos? ¿Qué queremos? ¿Qué queremos? ¿Qué queremos? ¿Qué queremos?
I'm going to bring another Staten Islander who's been activist here, who works in a lot of different struggles, Ada Rivera.
All right, I prepared a little something, so thank you for giving me the time to voice my frustration like the rest of you. So my name's Ada Rivera. I'm a current candidate also for city council here on the North Shore of Staten Island.
Yeah!
And
What district
I was
number?
also a Medicaid kid. District 49, representing the North Shore of Staten Island. Here. By the time I was 7 years old, both my mother, a public school teacher, and my father, a New York City peace officer, both city workers, were diagnosed with chronic health issues, which made it nearly impossible to continue working through their lives. Without Medicaid, my siblings and I would not have been insured. Without Medicaid, my family would be forced to decide between groceries or seeing a physician. We would be forced to decide between a mortgage payment or my father's cancer treatments. My mother would be forced to live a life of pain with no chance of treatment. That is the future Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis wants us to head towards. So as a constituent of New York 11, let me tell Congresswoman Malliotakis one thing. Real New Yorkers look out for one another. And Staten Islanders will fight this every step of the way. Your cowardice, your unwillingness to acknowledge the life-saving abilities of Medicaid is grotesque. Medicaid saves lives. It keeps our children healthy, it keeps our community thriving, but above all else, it shows our love for our home. And we will not stand for these cuts, and we will never let you forget how you've abandoned us. Shame on you, Nicole.
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
Shame. Thank you. Thank you.
Sick.
Your greed
Makes us sick.
Your greed
Makes us sick.
Your greed
Makes us sick.
All right.
Vote her out.
we have for everybody here. Flood her office with phone calls.
Yep.
That's right.
Flood her office, not only here, but in D.C. Let them know how you feel that she betrayed us.
Yep. That's
She never
right.
was with us, but when you lie,
She's a liar.
people die.
That's right.
And she believes in God. She got the
When
nerve
they
to
do
believe in
their
God.
budget and negotiation,
That's what I'm
that
atheist.
we're watching you. You either protect us or you're out.
Yep.
You either protect us or you're out. Now, I'm not from Staten Island, but I spent many times there organizing. I know that people in Staten Island sometimes feel separated from the rest of the 5 boroughs.
Yep.
I know that. That's why we're here. Because this will take not only 5 boroughs, it will take this city, it will take this nation together
Everybody.
to fight back.
Everybody.
We got 6 Republicans in New York State. Not one of them thinks that something's not going to happen to them if they continue doing what they're doing. They're all trying to
We're going for Trump.
forward.
Trump supporters. They got Trump. Boo!
Not worth the energy.
That's 1 out of 55
You can
over
vote
here.
for Trump, it's okay, but just don't cut the Medicaid. I
Let's
don't
be
care.
clear about that. We don't
I don't
pay
care who they
attention
vote
to
for.
that. We pay attention to what we need to why
Cut
we're here.
Medicaid, I don't care.
Let me just say this.
You can vote for whoever you want.
It doesn't matter what side of the party you are, Democrat, Republican. They all have to grow a spine.
Yep.
We know we have to target Republicans, but we know we have to make sure Democrats are reminded, so-called the values of democracy, of our rights. So, I want to bring up, if she's ready, if this was last minute kind of thing, Ruth Garcia from Housing Works.
Don't start with Garcia, Rivers.
Ready. I am ready. And I'm sorry. I'm going to give my back to y'all because I want to speak to her. I want to speak to Congresswoman Malliotakis as a woman, as a Hispanic woman, as a woman positive with HIV. Will be immensely devastating to the most vulnerable community, our children, our seniors, as a whole. Everything will be in your hands. You have blood in your hands right now. As we speak, we all have blood in your hands, and you will continue to have blood in your hands. If you go through with these cuts, you have blood on your hands already. How dare you as a woman knowing that we have to mammograms, GYN, all that health care that women have to go through. You go through, you're a woman too. You're a woman. So I'm coming to you as a woman. As a woman, I'm coming to you. As a Latina, I'm coming to you. Yes, I'm here to talk to you, directly to you. Because you're the one who will get the vote or yes or no. It's in your hands. It's in your hands what you do. It will devastate the Latino and the Black community. The low-income people already don't need any more cuts. They need more funds. As an aging New Yorker, I don't have Medicaid. My Medicaid was cut because of you. Yes, because of you, my Medicaid was cut. So my blood, your blood is, my blood is in your hands. Blood is in your hands. Yes. So that's all I have to say to you, Malliotakis. A woman, you should be ashamed of yourself for what you're doing to the American people, to the poor people. So you can get more money in your
Just don't cut
pocket.
Medicaid. You can vote for Trump,
So
just
you
don't cut
can line
Medicaid.
up your
Don't cut
pockets
Medicaid.
with money.
It's okay to vote for Trump,
How
don't cut
dare
Medicaid.
you? Shame on you. Shame on you.
It's okay to vote for Trump.
Shame on you.
Just don't cut Medicaid.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
Medicaid is under attack,
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
when Medicaid is under attack,
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
when Medicaid is under attack,
Stand up, stand up, fight back.
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 Stand up, fight back. Stand up, fight back. Stand up, fight back.
We're almost done here. At least here. Because we have to come back.
that's right, you gotta come back.
Be back.
We'll be back.
So I want to...
I live right up the block.
I normally do this. I normally don't do this. Why? Because you never know what can happen. Anyone else who I haven't listed wants to say a few words. To that Congresswoman, do it right now.
Yo lo digo. Yo bien simple.
She must go.
She must go. She must go. She must go. She must go.
Hee-ho!
She must go. Shame on you.
She must go! All right,
Malliotakis,
Let me-
shame on you.
Yo lo voy a hacer. Nicole Malliotakis. Tú dices que crees en Dios y practicas la religión. No seas tan hipócrita porque tú le estás haciendo daño a los ancianos y a la gente de disability. Please don't mess with the elderly and disabled people. You claim to believe in God. You claim to believe the woman in God. So you're a hypocrite. You and your people that claim to believe in God. Thank you. That's all I have to
Big
say.
hypocrite.
That's why I'm atheist. That's why I don't believe in God. I'm atheist.
When you
Thank you.
lie,
people die!
when you lie,
People die!
when you lie, people die. When you lie, people die. When you lie, people die.
It's a call and response. When I say, who are you? You say, who are you? I say, to decide, you say, decide. Here we go. Who are you?
Who are you?
To decide.
To decide.
If we live.
If we live.
If we die.
If we die.
Who are you?
Who are you?
To decide.
To decide.
If we live.
If we live.
Or if we die.
Or if we die.
Who are you?
Who are you?
To decide.
To decide.
If we live.
If we live.
Or if we die.
If we die.
Who are you?
Who are you?
To decide.
To decide.
If we live.
If we live.
If we die.
If we die.
Who are you?
Who are you?
To decide.
To decide.
If we live.
If we live!
Or if we die.
Or if we die!
She claims to believe in God. She's,
Not very Christ-like.
I don't believe in God. That's how I had it.
Again,
Religious people can be hypocrites.
we have to make notice physically with our bodies and our voices, making phone calls to our office.
Yes, sir.
At Housing Works, if you haven't now signed up with us on certain things, sign up so we can give you alerts and let you know of things.
I don't receive emails.
But
so
we also have Make the Road New York here and others. That's why we're here. This is no time to decide, be on one side or the other. This is not about the organizations that we all represent. This is about the faces and the people we care about.
Yep.
We stand together.
Yep.
Because if we stand together, we win.
we need Republicans in this fight.
United.
Will never be defeated. The people united 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 will never be defeated.
Let me say one thing, Chris.
Nicole, you believe in God. Do you do the right thing?
You know, Congress walks around with a mouthful of words. But sometimes, I'm not religious, but they like to use scripture. But what they're doing is just wooing like-minded racists.
Yep.
With much words in verbatim from the Trump administration and from Trump as well. But all undertake is a heart full of hate, disconnected to whatever we go to.
That's right.
Let's understand, this is racism, every ism that you can think of.
That's right.
You know, I grew up with activist family. I grew up with a father who was a young lawyer. I got taught at any moment the oppressors will try to take back whatever they thought they lost, whatever they think they lost.
Yes.
This is about power. Maybe they had all the money, but we got the people.
People power. People power.
There's a saying that hope has two sisters, anger and courage. Being angry for what's going on, but having the courage to fight back.
That's right.
That's what hope is about. We can't lose that hope. That's what they want.
When we fight, we win.
When we fight, we win.
That's right.
That hope has to be with us. I know we all come from different walks of life.
But our voices all matter. We matter. And that's what we gotta know. We all
Remember
matter.
this. I can't say it enough. We cannot let them push us down. We cannot feel
Don't
down.
go back.
It is hard. I know that. I ended up in D.C. the other day, just listening to the federal workers crying because they couldn't even come back into their own offices to pick up a picture of their mother. They were taken completely out. Life's work.
Yep.
Understand this. That is why we say we stand together. It's because when they come for you, they'll come for someone else.
Yes.
Now they're for us. I think they'll always will come for us. But we're bigger in numbers. We show love, not hate. Nosotros tenemos cariño para nuestra comunidad. Nosotros estamos aquí luchando. No importa de qué parte del país tú eres. Doesn't matter what part you are from. Doesn't matter who you love and all this. It matters that we are together with them. They want to make sure we're divided. We got several hundreds of years of them doing that. Do they think we're stupid? No. We're not. We know their game. And just because they got stronger in some ways and they're pushing it harder in other ways, their game has not changed.
Nope. There's different players.
But we have our own game. The organizing we do on the ground. So, even though I'm wearing sunglasses, I can see the faces. I can see the faces because I want to see the same faces here multiplied by 20, multiplied by 100. Right? Our folks here in Staten Island, I thank you for being here. Because we wouldn't have done this unless you had said, come here and join us.
Right. We need you.
But now we have to go to other boroughs and then still come back here.
Yes.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
We need
We'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back.
we need to go to Mike Lawler's office. Mike.
There's already another rally for healthcare being scheduled. It's announced on Nextdoor. And we were part of the 100 that came out on Saturday. So the numbers are growing. The issues are narrow. The health care, let's go after something that affects everyone. Medicare, Medicaid, SNAP, Social Security. That's a fight that brings all of us together.
Absolutely.
Including Republicans.
The Republicans
Yes.
are now finding their voices, and lots of people are having buyer's remorse for who they voted for because some of them are getting their chemotherapy is being stopped right in the middle of treatment. They're losing their jobs. A 30-year tenure with the Park Service, and somebody lost his job. And his wife said, we didn't think it was going to happen to us. But now it's all of us. But you keep the focus narrow. Healthcare, something that everybody has an interest in. Okay, but March 16th, 2 o'clock. We were over there on Saturday, but maybe we'll be over here. Okay.
Let me
Stay organized.
just mention one more date of importance.
We need to come out to Mark Lawler's office.
That's going to be, that's next too. But on March 12th, because on healthcare across the nation, there's a march in D.C.
That's right.
Many of us are going to take part of it.
Yeah.
We're going to be working with different groups and communities. Housing Works will have a bus. I know that we can talk with Make the Road and others for us to come together and march in unison. Now, that's going to be an important date. We hope that there are going to be other kind of marches, but we're going to need a march in New York City as well.
Yep.
And it's not just marches. I'm going to be honest. I'm willing, and I have, to put my body, if it has to, in front of that door. We have to do some civil disobedience. All those direct action. That is not about breaking the law. It is about making sure the law works for us. So I say that. Not everybody can do that. I know that. There's obvious reasons why some of us cannot do that. Let's be honest. You're black, you're brown, you're immigrant, whatever status. But that is why we are larger in numbers. We can do this for each other. So I want to thank you all. And what we're going to do, stand up, stand up, fight back, stand up, fight back, stand up, fight back. Thank you.
We don't get it, we'll be back.
We'll be back.
March 15, Make the Road is going to be making a huge, ginormous march in Manhattan for New York for All. It's going to be a campaign that we're fighting to go ahead and protect our own communities. So we would like to invite all of you to be present. We're going to be down at Foley Square. So if you guys are down, we're meeting at the ferry. We're going to send more logistics. If you want to be added to our email thread, let us know, and we'll add you to that as well. Thank you. So,
And that's it for Housing Works.
Housing
Works! Position for National Health Insurance. Congress, New York 11 Healthcare.
Yeah.
We're
Nice
one.
fire.
We're one, everybody. We're one. Remember that. We're one. We have to unify and organize.
Organize.
La reina de Staten Island.
Organize.
As of today, you're the queen of Staten Island. You're the queen of Staten Island. Everybody come second.
Take a giant picture or something.